Let's talk about the statement from the Rangers Fan Advisory Board. Because honestly, reading it is like stepping into an alternate reality. They talk about safety, responsibility and policing, but completely ignore the one thing everyone in Scotland saw live: the pitch invasion. At the final whistle of the Celtic vs Rangers match at Ibrox, large numbers of Rangers supporters ran onto the pitch. Not speculation, not rumour. It's on TV. It's all over social media. Stewards rushed in, Police Scotland rushed in, and Celtic staff were left trying to get off the pitch while chaos unfolded. Arrests have already been confirmed. Investigations are ongoing, so you'd expect a statement from fan groups to start by condemning that behaviour. But no. Instead, they focus on policing, alleged behaviour from Celtic supporters, even graffiti. While the entire football world watched a pitch invasion unfold. Unbelievable. And here's the kicker. Groups of grown men in Power Rangers masks running around the stadium, tens of adults hiding their identities. How does that help public safety? How does that make it safer for families, stewards or police officers trying to restore order? It doesn't. And the statement fails to mention assaults, Celtic staff, supporters, police officers, stewards confronted and, in some cases, physically struck during the chaos. Millions saw it happen. Stewards holding people back, officers regaining control, Celtic personnel fleeing the pitch, yet the statement doesn't even acknowledge it. Think about that. People tasked with safety were put directly in harm's way. Celtic staff who just finished a match had to flee while supporters surged onto the pitch. If a statement is about safety, how do you ignore that? Instead, complaints about policing. Police Scotland officers are the ones standing between rival supporters. They step in when crowds surge. They protect players, staff and supporters when things spiral. Blaming police for a pitch invasion is like blaming firefighters for a fire. The officers didn't storm the pitch. The stewards didn't storm the pitch. Supporters did. Until that fact is acknowledged, statements like this read as damage control, not genuine concern for safety. If fan groups want to talk about safety, credibility matters. Football rivalries are intense. Celtic versus Rangers is one of the biggest in world football. But some lines shouldn't be crossed. One of those lines? When supporters enter the pitch and security has to step in to protect players and staff. That's not passion, that's disorder, and it puts everyone in the stadium at risk, which is why Police Scotland will investigate and handle it through proper legal channels. Football clubs don't enforce the law, the police do, and they deserve support for handling tens of thousands of people in chaos. As for the Rangers Fan Advisory Board statement, if the goal was leadership, it failed. The obvious issue of the night barely gets a mention. Instead of accountability, we got deflection. Instead of reflection, complaints. And that's why so many people reading it ask, did the people who wrote it actually watch the game?